Yamal, stay humble. Stay humble. Stay humble. Respeta a la gente. Respeta a la gente. Stay humble. Stay humble. This 𝙀𝙀𝘿 push for the Ballon d'Or, it's dead. It's dead and buried. C'est fini. And before everybody goes and says, well, Junior, why are you getting gas for Portugal winning? No, this Nations League, hey, it's a tournament. It doesn't matter. This 𝙀𝙀𝘿 push is dead and buried. Y'all gas us up. It was a Champions League final. I thought Lamine performed in finals. Where was he? 𝙬𝙬𝘖𝙬𝙬. Where was he? Wait, all you have to say what? 𝙬𝙬𝘖𝙬𝙬. I've seen the oh, shamanata. De que ranti tang ting tang are torotet tot tat torotet tot tat. That's all it is. That's all it is. DJ Award of the Year. That's all he's winning today. That is all he's winning today. Where was 𝙀𝙀𝘿 today? 𝙬𝙬𝘖. Where was he? I thought he performs in big games. I thought he performs in big games. And all I have to say, look at this legendary picture. Look at this legendary picture. Look at this legendary picture. Cristiano Ronaldo shushing 𝙀𝙀𝘿. Look at this picture. Frame it. Frame it. This too. This too. Look at this. This too. Look at this. This is the most disgusting push for Ballon d'Or, but it's over. It's dead and buried. It's dead and buried. Before, PSG won the Champions League. Yamal took the push for the Ballon d'Or. He took a bullet. Critical condition. He got rushed to the hospital. Doctor trying to everything. Barca fans trying to scavenge something to find. What can we push? The Nations League. Dembele versus France versus Spain. Dembele versus Dembouz versus Yamal. He wins it. Trying to revive him. Shocking him. What are you guys trying to gas? And all of a sudden, Nuno Mendes. Somebody check his pockets. How he's running so fast. They're too heavy. Saka pocketed. Mo Salah pocketed. 𝙀𝙀𝘿 pocketed. Check his pockets. The push for the Ballon d'Or, it's over. He's flatlined. The doctors have pronounced him dead. The push has been pronounced dead and will be there the 22nd of September 2025 for the funeral. September 25. Barca fans, note it. Put in your calendars. Be there for the funeral. Pay your respects. We'll all be there. You know what? I'll wear a suit that day. And remember, moment of silence. First and foremost, moment of silence for 𝙀𝙀𝘿, for the passing of this Yamal push for the Ballon d'Or. Moment of silence. It was disgusting. It was fugazi. It came out of nowhere. Shocked everybody. But it's dead. It's been pronounced dead. And guys, we will be there for the eulogy. When Ousmane Dembélé receives his acceptance speech, that will be the eulogy. C'est fini. It's over. It is over. And I'm not, I don't even care about the game. 2-2, I thought Portugal played fine. The game doesn't even matter at this point. But this disgusting push for the Ballon d'Or is c'est fini, dead and buried. What's now? Because y'all were saying, if Yamal wins the Nations League, he's got as many trophies as Dembele, now we can compete with him. Y'all were saying, as though the Nations League was a bigger trophy than the Champions League, Ligue 1, Trophée des Champions, and the Coupe de France combined. Now we say what? Didn't even win that. All he has is domestic treble. That's all he's got. Hey, Barca fan logic. By your logic then. Nuno Ballon d'Or. Vitinha Ballon d'Or, Nuno Ballon d'Or, Vitinha Ballon d'Or, because they won all that. They won everything. gonçalo Ballon d'Or even. Is that right? If we use Barca fan logic, Nuno Ballon d'Or. Say it. What's the push now? What's the excuse now? What is it going to be now? He was here to... This game, you know what? And the thing that's still... Even with this, even though he lost today, there's still one thing that pisses me off. One thing that pissed me off in the game. How the flip did this guy get a 7.2? If you watch this game, there is no way in the world Yamal got a 7.2 in this game. Because I constantly hear from Barca fans that, Lamine Yamal, even when, he wasn't scoring for 3 months at a time in La Liga, he was still putting on good performances. He was still getting, 7.8, 7.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, so on and so forth. If this is the type of performance he was dropping, that's fugazi. How did he get a 7.2? If you watch this game with my eyes, you know what? Let's look at the stats per thing. You look, first thing that comes up, Lamine Yamal lost the most duels with 10 in the match. Okay, but I go and say, all right, Lamine Yamal's a good dribble. He dribbles. Let's look at the dribbles. Lamine Yamal this game, 1 out of 2 successful dribbles. He only attempted 2 dribbles. And succeeded in one of them. Bro, I'm going saying, people constantly going and saying, in Liga it's easy to score. I'm saying it now. Bro, it's easier to score goals in La Liga. It's easy to stat pad in La Liga. They don't defend. As soon as Lamine 𝙀𝙀𝘿 came across a real defender, he got clamped. He got soloed. He got pocketed. Where was he? He got done. You know what? Let's go. Disgusting stuff. All his duels, lost most of them. Only won 7 out of 41% success rate in terms of his duels won. Lost 10 duels. Most of every other player out there. Dropped a generational stinker. Generational stinker. But he still got a 7.2. You compare that to Nico Williams, who had, I would say, a better game than him. Got a 6.8. If this is the type of stuff that Yamal was doing and is still getting these performances, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Because I just took you on the word. I wasn't watching Yamal at the beginning of the season. Y'all were saying he had a good game. I just trusted you on that. If Dembele wasn't even when PSG were not good, Dembele wasn't dropping stinkers like this. He ghosted. He was 𝙀𝙀𝘆𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙀, the friendly ghost who loves to come and play. That was what he is. He ghosted today, like 𝙀𝙀𝘆𝘆, the friendly ghost. Absolutely nowhere. Every single time he gets the pass, back passes. Get the ball, back passes. He came across a proper defender. He got clamped. Disgustingness, fugaziness. But he still got a 7.2. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Stop this disgusting push for Yamal. If Yamal won the Ballon d'Or, he'd be the worst. You know what? With this, Yamal should be nowhere near the top 3. If Yamal even I know now it's done. The push, he can't win it. Yamal should still be nowhere near the top 3. Why is he better than Vitinha? Why is he better than Hakimi? Dembele, forget that. Why is he better than Nuno? What I dit, parlez. What is it now? This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. C'est fini. This push is disgusting. It's over. It's done. Done and buried. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me see here. I think Nuno Mendes has even more GA than him in the Champions League. And you guys are saying, oh, but he didn't deserve it's not fair. He didn't deserve to win he should have won the player this year for the Champions League. This, that, and the other. The most disgusting push I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Let's see, because I know for sure Hakimi had 9 GA, had more GA than him. So in the Champions League, Nuno Mendes has 6 GA as a fullback. Lamine Yamal had 8. So for a difference of 2 GA. The most disgusting push I've ever seen. What are we saying now? What's the excuse now? Lamine Yamal also one more goal than Nuno Mendes in the Champions League as a fullback. Je le dis encore, as a fullback. And you look at the competition Nuno was facing. Lamine Yamal was stat padding against Red Star Belgrade, Atalanta, no disrespect to these teams, Benfica, so on and so forth. Nuno was doing it against the big of the big. Disgustingness, man. What are we saying now? Ça dit quoi maintenant? And you know what? I'm gonna go and say this now because I know Lamine Yamal's gonna get a lot of it. Listen, first and foremost, I condone any comments that go and attack him, on the race, racist comments, talking about his mom, his parents, his family, religion. I do not. I condemn these posts, and because I know they're gonna come. I condemn them 100%. I'm never for that, and even I'm not the type of person to go and post on it. However, anything else, football related. Everything else fair game, because this guy talked a big talk. Guys going and provoking players before, provoking the French national team, saying I'm on a mission, I'm on this, born to shine, this, that, and the other. Stay humble. All right, stay humble. Sometimes just don't speak. Do your work. Last year you were saying I like to do my work quiet. Should have kept that mentality. You should have kept that mentality. You thought you gotta get a gas, got big headed. Voila, this is a humbling experience. I knew it was gonna come. People were gonna say, he beat your team. Voila, hey. My team, for me, I said the Nations League wasn't all that serious. Whether we win or lose, it wasn't that serious. And even Portugal, and especially, I want these Barca fans going and saying, it's a cardboard trophy. No, y'all are gassing this bigger than the Champions League. So what now? I want you guys to go and say, Vitinha Ballon d'Or. What I go and say, Vitinha Ballon d'Or, Nuno Ballon d'Or. C'est quoi? The most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Disaster class from Lamine Yamal. Pocketed by Nuno Mendes. Look at this. Pocketed Salah, pocketed Saka, now pocketed Dogmal. C'est fini. Look at this. Scored a goal, 3 tackles, 4 dribbles in 120 minutes. And then this is another thing. Because I know a lot of you in that France game, you're going saying, oh, look at Dembele. Is this your Ballon d'Or player? Got subbed out and his team were better than him. Yamal got subbed out. Couldn't even hack it. Wasn't even there to take his penalties. Didn't even have the cojones to go and take a penalty like a man. Got subbed out. Tail between his legs. Most disgusting push. Nuno clamped him. What a win. Football is back. C'est fini. This disgusting push is over. What are the Barca fans going to say now? This is it. Packed him up like this. Salah and Yamal. And you can add Saka as well there too. And people go and say, oh, Nuno Mendes isn't all that great. Best left back in the world. Yeah, talk that talk. C'est fini. This disgusting push for the Ballon d'Or, it's all over. It is all over. C'est fini. And I want to go and see what are you guys going to go and say now? Why does he deserve it now? Well, a domestic treble. Didn't win player of the season in La Liga. Didn't win young player of the season in the Champions League. Didn't win player of the season in the Champions League, but he deserves Ballon d'Or. Didn't even win Nations League player of the season, nothing. Nothing. He got clamped by Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes was better than him. Clamped him, same side. One-on-one. Didn't want it. Couldn't hack it. He didn't even attempt it. It's not like, oh, he tried and he couldn't try it. He didn't have the cojones to go and try. Bah, ça dit quoi? This disgusting push is finally dead and buried. C'est fini. It is all over. It is all done. And now Ousmane Dembélé, this is it. It is now official. Ousmane Dembélé will win the Ballon d'Or. And the stuff that you guys Barca fans were doing to push this disgusting agenda, or taking down Rafinha, taking down Pedri. All of a sudden, you guys were telling me before, Lamine Yamal is the best player on the team. He's doing everything goes through him. Saying, he doesn't have the best players around him. Bring down your team. Even though 2 weeks ago, y'all telling me you guys had a better team than PSG. The stuff that you guys did for this disgusting push is, you know what? I hope Lamine Yamal finishes outside of the top 5. I hope because of all this push, I hope he finishes outside of the top 5. This push was absolutely disgusting, absolutely horrific. Look at this: Hakimi in the Champions League, Lamine Yamal in the Champions League, in the same competition, and Hakimi against better opposition. Explain to me why, if you're a Barca, we're going full screen for this one. Explain to me why, if you're a Barca fan, why does Lamine Yamal deserve to face higher in the Ballon d'Or than Hakimi? Explain it to me. In the same competition, Champions League for Champions League, he got more GA than him. Hakimi scored in the quarters, in the semis, and in the final. Explain to me, give me a rational, sane, logical, coherent, cogent argument as to why Lamine Yamal 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝙼𝙖 deserves to finish ahead of Achraf Hakimi in the Ballon d'Or. I'll wait. I'm here. Explain to me. The only thing you guys can say, but he could dribble, but he's aesthetic. That's what I'm saying. Aesthetic merchants. A couple shimmies. Y'all got a bunch of aesthetic merchants. Football is more about than dribbling. You guys go and tell me, you're a stat merchant. Football is more than just about the stats. We'll go and say the same thing to you. Turn the mirror. Look in the mirror. Football is more than about just dribbling. It's not just that. If that was the case, Neymar should have won 3 Ballon d'Ors. The most disgusting push I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Y'all caused me to have this. Saying y'all the final PSG is not all that great. Shut up. Taisez-vous. Vamos. That's it. Look at this. This is him. Nuno Mendes as he scores today. Look at this. You see what we have here? As he scores, Yamal in his pocket. Yamal in his pocket. That's it. That is it. C'est ça. This push is over. Football has been saved. Thank you. The most disgusting push for a Ballon d'Or I've ever seen. And now what? Exactly. As a Barca fan, how can you say what? Why doesn't he deserve it? Why shouldn't he be a contender here? Why shouldn't Vitinha win it? I was saying, Pedri this and that. But I'm not gonna lie, Pedri had a good game today. Pedri, no disrespect to Pedri. Pedri had a good game today. But I'm sorry, Pedri, you're a part of the Barca contingent. You need to be cooked as well. Why can't Vitinha win it? Because by your logic, our Nations League, per performances, he was there in the big games. He had performances. He scored his penalty, did everything today. Why not? Most disgusting push for the Ballon d'Or I've ever seen. Yeah, this is him. C'est ça. Stay on the bench and sing your 𝙊𝙬𝙖𝙞𝘶. Así que está. O Sambazante, Eranto, Ranki Tanki Tang, Bamo, That's right. C'est ça, c'est fini. Football can finally rejoice. I can go to bed satisfied that this disgusting dog ball push is done. Subbed out. Halftime of extra time, subbed out. He's gone. C'est fini didn't even finish the game. It's over. It is over. And this guy still fugazied himself. You go and you look. Still fugazied himself. A 7.2. Disgusting, man. If this was the type of performance he's performing, I'm sorry, I'm not. Je ne valide pas. Now, anytime a Barca fan comes and tells me, Junior, but in the season, he was still good. If he's dropping performances like that against Espanyol, Real Valladolid, and whatnot, 7.2s playing like this, I'm sorry. Dembele was way better performances in Ligue 1. Yamal, okay, he does that, but he's ghosted. Did not, as soon as he comes against a good fullback, got clamped, got absolutely cooked. And even, this is not even to cook Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes played against Dembele last year, got cooked against Portugal in the quarterfinals of the Euros. Lamine Yamal comes against a proper fullback, gets clamped. Get this nonsense out of here. Voila. All you Barca fans, stay humble. Most disgusting push for Ballon d'Or, most annoying fan base, but I'm done. You guys can't push anything now. Y'all gonna try to cope. You guys gonna try to say, Junior, you're mad. Getting at a 17-year-old. I have nothing against him personally. At the end of the day, it's just football. But especially you guys making fun, saying, Ronaldo. I hope you guys don't now all of a sudden turn your thing and say, the nation's not even a big trophy. It's not even a big trophy. Y'all gas this thing up as though it's bigger than the Champions League. Voilà, taisez-vous. Shh. Respecte la gente. Respectez les gens. Respecte la gente. But finally, this push is done. Same pictures. This was last year. This is this year again. C'est fini. It's all done. And the guy's still fugazing himself a 7.2. Disgusting stuff, man. Disgusting. I got clamped by Nuno Mendes. And now it's over. The propaganda can officially now begin. The propaganda for Ousmane Dembélé Ballon d'Or can begin. And we will be there le 22 septembre, the 22nd of September, 2025, au Théâtre Châtelet in Paris. Ousmane Dembélé will be on that podium giving his Ballon d'Or speech. Be there. Be there. Be all there. Don't boycott it. Be there. Y'all push. Y'all did all this disgusting stuff. You'll be there. In fact, my job's not done. I'm going to continue to push this Dembélé Ballon d'Or. You know what? These people say, oh, you're Barcelona. No. I'll push Rafinha over Lamine Yamal for the Ballon d'Or because the disrespect Rafinha has gotten ever since you guys have been trying to push this disgusting narrative for the Ballon d'Or has been absolutely shameful. Shameful. I will push Rafinha. I will put Rafinha's flowers. Y'all saying, Dembélé robbed the Champions League player of the season. It wouldn't have been Yamal to win it. It wouldn't have been Yamal. I will push Rafinha. Rafinha better season than Yamal. Rafinha, La Liga saw it. The Champions League saw it. The world's gonna know about it. The world's gonna know about it. Y'all are not ready for this PR campaign. C'est fini. Voilà, Lamine Yamal, stay flipping humble. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, stay blessed, and stay humble. Godspeed to you all. Bye.